How's it going, guys? 2 videos in one day. Well, what can I say? I had plenty to talk about today, and this is something that I have really been excited for a lot of people. Not necessarily myself, as I am on Android, but RuneScape 3 Mobile is finally coming to iOS. They've finally got a closed beta, and it's something that you can really look forward to, and it's not far away whatsoever. So on the 11th of May, which is literally only 5 days away, you will be able to download the iOS closed beta version of RuneScape 3, but there is only 1,000 slots available on the May 11th date. However, they will be rolling out more, up to 9,900 slots in the future as well. The dates for these haven't been confirmed yet, but they will be coming, and I assume it won't be too far apart from each other. However, if you are really keen on getting this app and trying it out on iOS, then make sure you don't miss out on May 11th on the first 1,000 slots. But the whole reason I am making this video is so that you don't miss out, and so you're fully aware and know exactly when to start downloading this app and be one of the first 1,000 to get it. So let's just take a quick look here on the RuneScape News page and scroll down. It does say here that the iOS closed beta will kick off on May the 11th. So like we said earlier in the video, it is May the 11th in 5 days, and it will be at, it says here somewhere, there you go, it'll be at 5 PM BST on Monday the 11th of May. So there's only going to be 1,000 slots here on the iOS closed beta on that date, so you need to make sure you get in quick. So the big question, and probably the most important thing for you to know, is how exactly do you sign up? So on iOS, because you can't get beta apps, I believe, on the App Store, you do need to download an app from the App Store called Test Flight onto your phone. And then once the date has come round and the iOS closed beta is live, then a test flight link will be shared on runescape.com. So you will have to come to the website at 5 PM on that date, and you'll find the link here at that date. And then once the link is open test flight on your iOS device, tap on start testing under the join the beta heading, and then follow the instructions within test flight to download the iOS closed beta. Once you have downloaded it, then the game can be launched normally from your home screen. You don't need to keep opening the Test Flight app and running through anything like that. You just have the app on your phone and you can just open it normal as if it was on the Android as well. Other than that, the link will disappear from the Test Flight once it's done, and that'll come back once there's more available to download in the future. So the requirements is literally just having, let's have a look, iOS 10 or later, and it does require a 64-bit CPU, but as long as you've got a fairly new iPhone, you will probably be able to use this. Just check on your requirements before you download it. And other than that, that's pretty much it. You just need to get ready for that date. The very important bit of this is going to be the fact that it is at 5 PM BST on Monday the 11th. Don't miss that. Make sure you get the Test Flight app already installed and ready to go. And then as soon as it is that time on May the 11th, get yourself to runescape.com on your phone, click the link, and then it'll open it all up for you through that. So really, that could be the end of the video. However, if you are only here to find out how to get the iOS version, when to get it and when to be there to download it, then that's pretty much all this video is going to be useful for you. However, if you are wondering why would you want to have a mobile version of the game when you can just get onto PC, or if you are a completely new player to RuneScape and are considering downloading this to find out more whether it's going to be worth it or not, then stick around, because I'm just going to quickly cover over a few things about the game just to give you a little bit more information. So first off, this version is a mobile version of a PC game. Does that mean that I'm not really going to be able to play the game to its full extent? Is the game going to be limited, and am I going to really just be AFKing stuff? Well, in the past I have shown quite a lot, and even in the intro of this I showed myself doing one of the hardest bosses in the game, probably the hardest solo boss in the game on mobile, and I am aware that it was only 100% enrage, but you can do that boss on mobile, and with practice you could probably push your enrage a hell of a lot higher as well. So the answer to that is no, you are not limited to anything that you can do on PC onto mobile. You can do absolutely anything the same way, and there's no problem with doing that whatsoever. However, it does make things more difficult. You will be using more resources and things like that, but I assume with a lot of practice you could probably allow yourself to not use as much and be more or less the same efficiency, but you do have less access to other different abilities and stuff, so that will limit you in that way. but it's something you can work around with ability swapping, the action bars, swapping them around and stuff. But the main point that I'm trying to get to is content-wise, you are not limited to what you can do on mobile if you were to play exclusively on mobile and not on PC whatsoever. Secondly, this game is not an absolute pay-to-win piece of crap that auto-plays for you. You can AFK quite a lot, as in you tap the screen maybe once every 5 minutes at the most. You can maybe go a little bit longer depending on what you're doing, but skilling and stuff does require some input, just not all that much. And having this game on your phone will allow you to AFK stuff a hell of a lot easier, because you can get comfy on the couch, you don't have to have a big laptop sat on you, or you don't have to be sat at a desk on your desktop computer, and you can literally AFK any sort of skills that you wanted to do as well. But playing fairly AFK is about as far as you're going to be going. There's no autoplay, so the game does take a little bit of skill and time to actually put into it. It is a real game. You do have to actually play it, and it's not like a video in the background that you just leave in and you level up in the background. So if you are someone who's used to normal mobile MMORPGs, try this one out, because it's actually incredibly good, as this game has been around for a long time, so obviously it's doing something right. The final thing that I wanted to mention is on my channel I have a lot of RuneScape mobile stuff, and even though this was all done on the Android version, it will be exactly the same on iOS, I assume. So if you are wondering about things like combat guides or the top things to do, or any sort of tips and tricks, or just a full-on guide altogether, then go ahead and check that out. You can also see stuff that I have done on RuneScape Mobile as well, like killing Telos and things like that. So definitely check them out if you're interested in seeing how the game works, if you've not really checked yet. And even though those videos are there, if you do have any questions, if you're confused with anything, or if something doesn't seem to be working the way you'd expect it to, just leave me a comment or drop in my Discord, which the link will be in the description. Ask me a question. I have absolutely no problem with trying to help you guys out as much as I can, and if you have any struggles with it, then just ask away and I'll do my absolute best to help you out with that. Other than that, guys, this was just a quick video to get up, just so you guys don't miss out on the download limit. Obviously, if you do miss out, there will be more coming in the future, and this is a closed beta, so once those limit has been hit, I assume they'll finally fully release the game, as long as everything is sort of stable and running well. I know that with RuneScape 3 Mobile, they want everything to be running perfectly and how they want it to be before they do the full release, but now that you guys can access the game from iOS and from Android, that's absolutely amazing. Anyway, good luck on being one of the first 1,000 people to have this on iOS, and hopefully you do get it. Let me know in the comments if you managed to get it once the time has come, and let me know if you have any questions, as I said before. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope the video helped you out. If it did, as always, leave a like and do subscribe to the channel if you are looking forward to any more RuneScape 3 mobile content, or any just RuneScape 3 content in the future anyway. And on that note, as always, I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.